Hey guys, Andy here. Ignore the pile of laundry behind me. I just got done doing laundry. Now this is a response video to the Caledonian Sleeper 2468. I just got finished watching his latest video. It's called TMcember Alto Trains Part 3. Now, as an Alto Trains fan myself, ignore that, it's like a blue screen. Now, being an Alto Trains fan myself, I just want to say thank you to the Caledonian Sleeper. Not only he relived my childhood by making these videos, Mike has introduced his subscribers to Alto Trains as well. Now, when he did his video on Alto Trains Part 2, I immediately fell in love with it. Because back in 2004, my dad and I went to the library and got a VHS tape. It was the 1997 version of Alto Trains Part 2. I wasn't lucky enough to watch the original version of it. Now, given his extensive history about Alto Trains Part 2, now that video relived my childhood because I watched Alto Trains Part 2. Without that, I wouldn't have watched Alto Trains Part 2 or any other Alto Trains videos for that matter. Now, when he compared the original version to the newer versions, he did that so well. Now, to me, watching that video, my inner child just popped out of me, or must have regrown inside of me. I just want to say thank you to the Caledonian Sleeper for not reliving my childhood, but countless other people. Now, to my knowledge, and to his knowledge too, his TMcember videos are incredible. The research he's done, even his recreation videos about like Thomas Alva Trains together, that is phenomenal right there. Because it takes skill to recreate those scenes from the Alto Train series. And watching his first 3 videos on TMcember, it's like some sort of retrospective. Because for me, those videos, I immediately fell in love with them. Now I'm gonna go over each one, like TMcember Alto Trains Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. So this might be a while. So grab a drink, grab a snack. So let's get on with this. Now, when he did the first video of TMcember Alto Trains Part 1, he explained the history of the Alto Train series in such detail that I was about to take notes on that. Because, mind you, this was in the early 90s. VHS was still king. Everybody had VHS, a VHS player. Even I grew up during the VHS era, back in the late 1990s or 2000s. Now, I might just watch it. I might just watch it. Have some points about this. I'm muting this because I don't want to get copyrighted by him. Yet, Part 1. Now, when he talks about Part 1, he goes into detail about all the scenes, like the the duck jokes, for example, and even Omadon How to Train. Now, when I first watched the later versions of Alpha Trains Part 1, I understand that it gets annoying, but I didn't mind that. But my seasoned Alpha Trains watchers find it annoying because like I'm done how to farm, I'm done how to train. I think I think in the credits, I think it said Long Beach, Indiana Elementary School Children's Choir. I think. I don't know. I think it's I think I'm right. I gotta look that up. Maybe I don't know. I think when I watched the credits in later versions of Alto Trains Part 1, it said Long Beach, Indiana Elementary School. My guess the TM crew hired them to perform these songs. And he talks about the train action in great detail too. It's just phenomenal. His research. And he talked about the Ward Kimball freak out when the two trains collided with one another. It was like so like horrifying to watch a grown man cry over two trains colliding with one another. I think it was one of the earlier TM videos, like was like Great Toy Train Layouts. I think, yeah, I think it was Great Toy Train Layouts of America. I suspect. And even he explained the iconic opening of Ward Kimball and his engine at the Grizzly Flats Railroad, where he rang the bell and like whistled to the audience while he waved. Now that scene is going to be immortalized. Rest in peace, Ward Kimball. That scene is iconic enough. Every time I see that opening shot of Ward Kimball ringing the bell of his locomotive, I immediately go into a childhood frenzy here. That scene is phenomenal enough. Even the opening song, like Firehouse 5+2, like Firehouse Stomp. Yeah, Ward Kimball was a part of that band. Him and like other Disney animators had like noontime jam sessions. Now that is phenomenal right there. Even that like cat jumping over the on the train layout, that's also iconic as well. Whose cat was that anyway? And before I continue, this is a response video slash my retrospective on After Trends Parts 1, 2, and 3. I guess, I'll be posting a video after I watch like after I watch every 3 TMcember videos. You know the Countdown Sleeper's got parts 4, 5, and 6 to do. So in when I finish watching TMcember Auto Trains Part 6, I'll do a response slash retrospective on that. Now in Part 2, back to Part 1. They do like this fireworks scene. Even like clips from line of the movie that was made back in 1976 with the military and space cars. I think later versions, I think they kept that. That's phenomenal right there. That's phenomenal. And with the fireworks show. Now in the original end credits scene, yeah, Bruce Manch's layout, all his toys must have like come alive or whatever. Even the clown on the saxophone. When I, when I first saw that, when I watched Outdoor Trains Part 1, that was like creepy. Yeah, clown on the saxophone. That clown was creepy as all hell, dude. Believe me. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, clown saxophone. Let's see, hang on 1 second here. I don't see it nowhere, but I don't see it nowhere. Hang on, if I can look it up on YouTube real quick. No, I don't see it nowhere. Clown saxophone. That was like creepy. I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, it says rest in pizza, bozo. I like that addition to that. Well done, Cal, doing the sleeper. Now on to well, that was like Bruce Manson's layout with American Flyer. All his toys come to life as if by magic. Even his American Flyer trains no less too. Now to part 2. This is the first Auto Trains video that I've seen on VHS. Now, in part 2, my dad and I watched it for the first time. With the opening shot of the C&O Berkshire pulling a train loaded with farm equipment and farm animals, and this military music build up, and I've seen the American Flyer trains and the sound effects like puffing across like Warren Frost light, I believe I think that's like the name of it, I think, right? Even the American Flyer circus thing, the American Flyer, whatever it says, it's like a recording of it. I wish you could listen to it, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so yeah. Even in later versions, that the S2 steam turbine, the Lionel scale version of it was like running across a red background of sorts. Even American Flyer trains with like a sound effects. And in the original version of Outdoor Trains Part 2, they had like, a segment about like steam trains. And the Caledonian Sleeper did that segment. He recreated it in Alatom's Titanic Engine Part 2. And I gotta say, that take That's dedication right there. It's just incredible. And in Alto Trans Part 2, they had like a circus scene. Well, they did that in Alto Trans Part 3, but I'll get to that in a minute. And they did the segment about like about farming, and to me that was a great scene because they teach us about how things grow and how where food comes from. Even the the duck jokes too. Even the Cowder and Sleeper recreated that in his Oliver Thomas the Tank Engine series. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine and now Trends had like some sort of like mashup. Props to you, the Cowder and Sleeper. Props to you. Big props with that. Even he discusses the I'm a Train scene. That's like a fan favorite. And that song, I'm a Train, covered by James Coffey, that's like a fan favorite. Even Old Number 7 and Country Jamboree, those are also fan favorites on the list too. Even even the Norfolk and Western J scene with like Beethoven music or whatever it is. Even towards the end of the original version of Alto Trains Part 2, they had like this scene dedicated to like the U.S. And I think in Trendline USA they had like a version, a model of Mount Rushmore. But in later versions, they had like they show like a gold Hudson from MTH. But still, sorry guys. Ah, Jesus. That's by far. Yeah, After Transport 2 is by far one of my favorite After Trains videos. There's like countless others. Now to part 3. His favorite After Trains video. No, why is his favorite? Because one of the scenes is like a circus scene. In the original version, they had like I think they had footage at Mall of America Camp Snoopy and Cedar Point, I believe, and in the opening shot, I know I'm going from pillar to post here. In the opening shot, they had like this O-gauge train going too fast, and Ward Kimball said, "Jiminy Cricket," and I swear, this Ward Kimball, he had the most expressive face yet. I wish you guys can see it. Well, he's like shocked. He's oh shit. It's just so phenomenal. Yeah, he's like shocked. Said, "Oh shit, my train's gonna crash." Even in Outer Trains Part 1, where was it Part 1 or Part 2? I think in Part 1 where Ward Kimball was like crying over his like beloved trains. Yeah, those things are valuable no less too. Those like template trains. And and I'll compare like Outer Trains Part 3 to Out Times the Tank Engine Part 3. One of them deals with "Oh dear, what can the matter be?" from like Peter Pan Industries sing along. I think they've like incorporated some of those nursery rhyme songs to Outer Trains parts like Part 3 I believe. My guess they loaned out those two songs because that's all they could afford because of like licensing from Brookshire Productions. Yeah, that licensing agreements with them. And it should be coming around the mountain scene where an American Flyer layout, like an American Flyer train crashes into another one with the boing sound effect. That was hilarious too, to me, and especially the Caledonian Sleeper. And he talks about like Daddy Wants a Train, where that song is from talks about a bygone era, where like the train was on the back siding. See what I did there? Yeah, the back siding's like taking like the back seat to like the car and the airplane. And this is where he talks about the circus scene. Even he recreated that circus scene in Isle of Thomas Tank Engine Part 3. That takes skill. And one of them he says, "Holy beep," or the censor's like a clip of like a train whistle. Now that is phenomenal right there. I don't know how he did it, but I think that took skill right there too. If I can play like a, nah, I'm not gonna play a clip of it. But when I first heard it, I said, "Oh my god, that took skill right there too." And I agree with him on one thing. That circus scene in Out the Trains Part 3 is phenomenal. Especially with the American Flyer circus train. I've seen that in Parts 3 and Part 2 respectively. That's by far, even though I'm not an SKH fan, well sure, I'm an American Flyer fan today, but that is like the best set yet. Hey, that rhymed for a second there too. And it's just phenomenal. Also, he talks about like the fire scene in Out the Trains Part 3, especially when the S2 steam turbines pulling a train of flat cars loaded with automobiles. That is just phenomenal too. And towards the end of the video, he explains like the Blue Angels, yeah, Into the Wild Blue Yonder. That is the anthem of the United States Air Force. It's just phenomenal. And I just want to say thank you not to the Caledonian Sleeper for like providing these types of videos for me to enjoy, but to him and the entire TM crew. Their dedication to your craft, the dedication to trains at large, not just real trains but toy trains as well too. And I just want to say, the Caledonian Sleeper, if you watch this video, you did a phenomenal job with these videos so far. Can't wait to see parts 4, 5, and 6, so I can make another video about this. So I just want to say thank you from one train fan to another, and from one Auto Trains fan to another. Thank you so much. And I just want to say, well, that's all. I said thank you like a lot of times. So thank you once again to the Caledonian Sleeper for making these videos. It's just phenomenal to watch. And if you want to check out his videos, subscribe to him on YouTube. He's the Caledonian Sleeper 2648. I said 246 at the beginning, haven't I? Whoopsies. Oh no. That was like the oh no at the end of it. Oh man. Alright, thank you so much to the Caledonian Sleeper 2648. Keep being awesome and keep on steaming. See you later. Bye, people. Peace out.